Season's greeting. It's all three of us immediately off the gate. 2 balls in the mic. 295. Look at the time. Season greetings, Esteban. Hello, Philippe. Hello, everybody in the chat. Playback already making an appearance. We have some exciting draws to talk about. Ties in the sport of soccer. San Diego cannot manage a victory this weekend. San Diego Wave and San Diego FC go abroad in the continental United States. One to Portland, one to the ATL. Stone Mountain 1-1 against Atlanta United. Same result. We'll talk about both of these games. Goals, gaffes, and greats. We have a Sarape segment. Cultura FC. Barrio Junto. Our buddy Tony is going to join us with a cool event happening this weekend. Like a Comic-Con of design soccer. It's going to be pretty cool. We're going to talk all about it. We have Abe here already. Wasn't expecting it, and he just threw him in there. How are you?
Abe.
Yeah,
What's
up, dude?
What's up? How you guys doing? Hey now, I'm ready. Drew draws.
I'm ready too.
2 points.
Ugh.
There was one win this weekend, and that was San Diego Internacional winning
The
the
U-
home opener for the UPSL
Wow.
SoCal Premier Division.
Where's my
Damn, 30,000 plus down there in
capacity,
Mission Bay
capacity
Basketball?
crowd? No, it's every time it's a capacity crowd. at
capacity
Mission Bay High School.
crowd. They did not sell any away section. That away section bowl right there was.
Well, no, it's because there were
split.
so many people last time that the away section got condemned, and it's now safe for students.
Yeah.
There's just so many San Diego Inter fans, so many UPSL fans.
It's
They were
crazy down
just
there.
going out there. Honestly, it's the most lucrative. They charge, very, very, very good rates. $3 with Inter gear, probably. I'm adjusting the rates, $5 probably. So they make a pretty penny. So what?
Anyways,
Where's the drum
everyone
set,
else
Abe?
tied. Where's the drum, Abe?
Yeah, it's there. Abe, you didn't see this because obviously it's Monday. You were a busy man on Thursday. So yeah, like it's gone.
Wow.
Yeah.
Congratulations. I was talking about the Cholos game. I didn't see that either. I listened to it a little bit.
Yeah.
That's
Cholos,
fine.
I guess that's a victory 5-0 against Leon. Clásico de
I
Clásicos
think
of
Abe
la
meant
Segunda.
Tuesday match against SDFC.
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Tuesday's coming. All right. So we have a full slate of ties to get to. So let's start with some excitement. Let's start with some positivity. So let's go into the little potpourri. This is what I like this. It's a little appetizer of like, hey, this is coming out later, or this is what happened, or this is where those gas and grades. EAFC or whatever it's called, 26 came out. This has nothing to do with goals, gaps, and grades. Did you guys catch the San Diego FC ratings?
The highest Chucky 77.
Do you pay attention to that, Abe?
What was
As
Dreyer?
a
76?
journalist?
74? 76?
I do pay attention to EAFC ratings. I don't give them a lot of credence. I don't know. It's not that important. And then also, when you look at like the ratings in the women's soccer realm, it just like makes no sense.
100%. Like that needs some adjustments for sure. I mean, we're starting with this palate cleanser, and I think it's a good place to just kind of, hey, what do you guys think? San Diego FC, as you mentioned, Hirving and Chucky, Lozano. These are FUT cards. This is ultimate team.
Yeah.
All right, and there's Dreyer. There you go. Your two DPs, left and right wing. Got that right. Marcus and Bartson, the third most expensive player. Okay. Patty McNair makes sense. Yepes Verskov. All right. Like, I like that this gives you at least an idea of, what people outside of the States kind of think of some of these players. So far, I think it's fair. Fair enough.
I think
Luca.
I think Marcus and Barton is a little high, in my opinion.
Well, I mean,
We
this
haven't
is
seen
base
anything.
level.
Yeah,
Base level.
but it does make sense. They're always going to rate the European players a little higher.
Yeah, but then you get into like the kids, and it just kind of gets sad. Like the one that everybody's upset about is like Luca Bambino at 4.
No, that's fair.
I mean, yes,
That is absolutely fair.
but
He's
his
18.
but his team of the week card better be like a 68,
No,
76,
76.
7. Okay, I'm down.
75.
I'm down for that.
75, yeah,
Yeah.
team of the week. I got 75 right there.
David Nunez, David Vasquez scored a great goal, 49. All right. Anyway, Abe, do you have any other thoughts on that?
I think like there was something weird. Franco Negri and then the goalkeepers were listed weirdly. I think CJ dos Santos was lower than some other people that I was like confused about, but it's all right.
Is that the grade of the week? Because those ratings were great.
Those ratings were great. It is not, but we're gonna go ahead and start it off with goals, gaffes, and grades. So let's start with the goal. Goal is gonna come courtesy of Chiva, correct?
Yeah, San Diego Internacional last night.
UPSL.
UPSL. Woo, woo, woo. They ended
Support
up
local
winning-
soccer.
They
Be
ended
about
up
it.
winning this game 4-1, but they were up 2-0 early in the first half, and then
Okay.
this play happens. They cut the lead now 2-1.
Okay. I'm listening to you again.
Losing the ball to Tony.
Hey, I did not play this game.
I do have a correction. I believe Tony's debuting as a right back today.
Did not do that.
I think we might have Edwin over at the center back position. We got a shot, tiro, que golazo!
Oh wow, Rebels or Chula Vista FC?
Rebels.
Rebels,
I don't
local
know.
UPSL team, in a match that ended up being
I wasn't sure if that's gonna be a goal of the week or a gaff of the week. Because
What do you
from
think?
From that far out, I feel like, with all the respect, Mr. Neves, the goalkeeper, should have gotten a hand on that.
I agree. Abe, what do you think?
We might have Edwin over at the center back.
Yeah,
position.
that
We
wasn't
got
the greatest save, but still just a great shot. Like you're
So-
never expecting that shot.
So I guess is the other contender then by default the other goal by San Diego team as well away. This possession, Chucky opens up. This is not that.
a-
This is not the goal. He does it later. That one. There we go. Chucky dispossesses in the final third, looks over, passes it instead of shoots it. Dreyer slots it in. Goal?
Pretty similar to their first goal ever against LA Galaxy.
Very similar. Yeah, you're right.
And then there's also the Savannah McCaskill goal, her first goal of the season. First goal in like
In
400 something minutes for the Wave.
Forever.
That's a big
It's
deal.
been a while since
Mhm.
Sav got a call up. All right. Let's see, and we'll let the people decide. That's not it. We will let the people decide who wins goal of the week. Savannah
I
McCaskill.
pulled up the EAFC ratings for Wave too, by the way. Who do you think is
Ooh.
the highest?
Kaylin Sheridan.
Chiva?
Cascarino.
Damn, you're right.
Chiva is correct.
Yeah.
Delphine Cascarino. Kaylin Sheridan's third. It's Delphine, Kenza.
Kenza.
Kenza was
Ooh,
my-
I like that respect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Respect on Kenza.
I mean,
Didi Heritage is surprisingly a 79. We can talk about that a little bit later.
Yeah.
Who did you say again?
Heritage. Didi Heritage. Better.
Christy
I mean,
McNabb's
yeah,
a gold 78 center back.
What is McCaskill's rating?
Savannah McCaskill is a
71.
77
Oh.
CDM.
Well, might go up with a shot pass.
Thank you. The greatest pass on goal.
That's hey, it went in. It counts just as much. Jonas is ferociously clapping. That was insane. The clap strength. The sirens go wild. The sirens at sea. All right, so we'll let you guys decide on that one. Goal gaffer greats.
I mean,
like
all of them could be a goal of the week.
yeah. And again,
there was. Oh, go ahead.
if you disagree with any of these, guess what? You can send what you think your goal gaffer great is, whether it's on Sunday League, whether it's a Panacourt, whatever it is, you can send it in. So go ahead and do that. However, we'll leave the great talk for a little later because I think that's a good enough goal. But what do you guys think? Who wins it for you guys?
I'm gonna go with Dreyer goal.
Dreyer?
Yeah.
Okay.
I vote Rebels.
Oh, Rebels.
We've
Okay.
seen the Dreyer goal before.
We've seen that before. You're right. You know what? To have the guts to do it, I'll agree with Abe and Philippe. You'll give it the UPSL. Yeah. I'll give San Diego Internacional. Check out San Diego Internacional games. They are actually incredibly fun. It's a good time. Local soccer. We cover them. Check it out on the live stream. Be part of it. Rebel goal was good. I agree. So, hey, it happens. Congratulations. SanDiego.Futbol's goal of the week goes to Rebels. They never give us lineup, so I wish I could tell you your name, man.
Still the case this season.
Still the case.
Then that means we go on to Gaff of the week.
All right, what's Gaff?
After the San Diego FC game, for some reason they did a mix sound, and Chucky Lozano
Oh, you have that?
was asked
Thank God.
a great question.
This is great. This is the
You
the
wish
way
you
like
had these guts. You wish you could be like this journalist.
excuse you. All right, Deportivo As.
Pues la verdad, fue un partido complicado, la cancha complicada, no estamos acostumbrados a jugar en sintético, es diferente, pero bueno, creo que pudimos en un momento controlar todo eso, pero bueno, también ellos tienen buen equipo.
Casi ese gol olímpico, ¿no?
Casi lo intenté.
So right now he's talking about like, yeah, no, like it's kind of it's unique to get used to the synthetic grass. Like there was an aspect of adjustment, and the reporter's like, oh, you almost scored an Olympic goal from the corner. He's like, yeah, it's pretty standard here. Interesting that there's a mix zone. Just the post match. It's very interesting. But yeah, keep playing.
Pero bueno, el portero estuvo listo.
Yeah, the goalkeeper is ready.
Bueno, Hirving, conocemos al jugador que antes hacía bastante.
Chucky, we knew the player that once upon a time they used to go one-on-one.
Dímelo otra vez. Lo que conocemos al Chucky Lozano como un encarador y ahora ya no lo hace. ¿Qué?
Como que no lo hago. ¿No viste el partido?
Sí.
Okay.
So he's
Chucky.
like the reporter's like, hey, like we knew this Chucky who goes on one-on-one and challenges and goes at the defenders. Like where's that guy? Like the guy, he's like, whoa, like Chucky's like, hold on.
Wait, I didn't understand your question. Say it again.
Tell me again. Like, did I doff my ears deceitful? Tells him again. Like doubles down. Like, no. Like we used to know the shades of Chucky Lozano. Which shade is this one, essentially? And he's like, Did you watch it? Did you not watch the game? Straight up. Did you not watch the game?
Doesn't answer the question either. Which
doesn't.
It's completely valid, just because that's like a crazy question, especially in a game where he like did good. Like that was crazy.
Yeah, no. So, it's a good question here. Do players use different cleats for turf or ground? They can, absolutely. Legendary player Ronaldinho, when he came with Querétaro to Cholos Quintles, famously wore indoor soccer shoes, which is like not necessarily the flat ones, but ones with small spikes, the small plastic spikes. And he was successful at it. So there's ways to play and not slip the ball on synthetic grass, but obviously it's still the way the ball bounces. It's a harder surface, and if it's a dead zone, sometimes the ball bounces in much higher ways than it otherwise would. So yeah, that's one gaff. However,
I have another one.
You have another one?
A
Go
personal
for
one.
it. You have a personal one. Oh,
It's really funny.
I don't know what's going on now.
One could say it could be a great of the week. I was just scrolling through the TikTok.
Okay.
Kids say it.
Yeah.
And, like my best friend's cuñado popped up on my For You page, and there was a video. It says POV. It's 2022 in downtown San Diego, and you're chanting El Chucky Lozano with the hot dog vendor. And the reason I want to share this is because
I'm genuinely curious now. I have no idea what's happening.
Where's the audio?
We gotta put it on, bud.
Puff, it's 2022 in downtown San Diego, and you're chanting out Chucky Lozano, dog vendor.
Not okay. We need to scrub this from the internet. That was a past Chiva. No, that's actually skinny there.
That's 2022.
Damn.
Yeah.
HR will be having words after this.
This was before SDFC was anywhere near
You know what?
being
You're right.
announced.
You're right. Absolutely. You're allowed to be a national team player. Fan. Yeah, no, 100%.
Like, Chucky had no relations or ties with San Diego at all.
Yeah.
And it was a drunken night in downtown and 2 a.m. and we're just drunk chanting Chucky Lozano on the streets.
All right. Love that. Dr. Rector. There was clearly one more gaff. What was that shirt? Zach Morris or Chiva? You know who Zach Morris is, Chiva?
No.
Jesus Christ. Zach. This is the education, guys. We have to kind of go. The guy Saved by the Bell.
Okay.
It would.
Showed me. Thank you.
Oh, and Chiva had a great bold question after actually. Abraham and I just had a discussion with Chiva about it. We are gonna get down to that, but in order to have a big, bold, beautiful question,
guys, I was documented by that asking that
Yeah, you
by
were.
HR.
Yeah, you were. Another shout for Gaff of the Week. Well,
The lineup.
the lineup. They
Yeah,
were
no,
doomed before they started.
The CJ dos Santos foul. 100% another gap.
Oof. Quality play. What a quality play. I mean, it is. You're smart enough to know that Dos Santos is probably going to come out.
As a goalkeeper, I mean, how much of an error is this? Which makes it a gaff.
Huge, because it's happened before. It's not the first time with CJ. CJ is really good, and this is the different elements and the layers of like goalkeeping, right? CJ is really good at closing windows and stopping shots. Like, excellent. He's good at staying in the pocket and letting you choose and get the ball off of your feet. But when it comes to sort of closing in the angle in these situations and making the run, he chooses wrong every time. Right there, he's closing in on the angle. You see his outstretched arms? No, you have to attack the ball and nothing but the ball. If in this moment CJ decides, I'm going to go and attack the sphere, not the player, that's when you say a goalkeeper, vete la bola, no al mono, go to the ball, not to the guy. CJ goes and tries to defend the guy. Too late, he already made his decision. CJ decides to go for the ball once the ball's already at his feet. Great play. Extend, foul. Second time it's happened, once against Colorado, now once again.
Okay.
Cost 2 points.
Okay. Sure, it's a mistake. That's what you get when you start a 24-year-old goalkeeper. That's nowhere near his prime. It's only going to get better from his mistakes. And listen, you said it yourself. Wise in the season? That's not bad. 2 mistakes. We've praised in this podcast, and everyone else has praised CJ Lozano more times than grilling him for his mistakes. And that's just a fact.
I don't know about that, Chief.
That is why you start Pablo Cisneros.
Abe, what do you think?
It's such a weird spot that they're in, because how did Pablo Cisneros look against Cholos? That's my main question, honestly.
The rank looked better.
Ooh. Pablo didn't get scored on. I'm sorry, Duran. Stray.
Pablo
but
did get scored on, no? Yeah, he did.
Did he? I don't think so. No.
Just
No, he didn't.
But the issue is too, if you start Pablo at this point, you're kind of like ruining CJ for the rest of the season. Like, what does that do to you confidence-wise?
I think we still start CJ.
I think the thing is that the thing that everybody was worried about at the beginning of the season, and everything, literally top down for San Diego FC, is manifesting itself at the wrong time. Not being confident out the back, having these mistakes, having, not being able to score up front. Who's going to be your 9? Who is this Marcus Varset? You know what? He's injured, but now you have a carousel of Pellegrini. You have exiled Tomas Angel back to who the hell knows at this point. I mean, it's
but all I'm gonna say is that if you stick CJ on the bench the rest of the season and you start Pablo and you play Pablo through the playoffs, I'm sorry, but you're almost killing CJ's career in the future.
Yeah, I mean,
because it's a confidence thing. It is, and
he's young though. This is what you get.
Yes, it is, but still,
this is what you get.
You have to ride it out with CJ.
You do. I agree. You do. CJ will learn from this. He's a young goalkeeper, but San Diego, don't be shocked when a playoff game goes not your way because of a goalkeeping mistake.
Yeah.
Because, and honestly, you can put that on the defense. You can put that on the midfield. You can put that anywhere because
it's any team on any goalkeeper.
It's an inaugural team.
Every goalkeeper can make mistakes.
But
like even Hugo Lloris will make mistakes, and he has made so many mistakes in MLS as well.
And yes, you are indeed losing players to the Under-20 World Cup
for the last 3 games. Yeah, you are. You're losing probably arguably your best defender in Luca Bombino. You're losing depth on that midfield with Pedro Soma, who doesn't really, impact that much if you still have Godoy and other players to rotate.
But hey, you guys heard it at media availability last week. San Diego FC is here to sell players to bigger and brighter leagues, and they will always support the national team. So buy. That's what Mike Iwata said. That's the message.
I mean, that's what MLS is, though. MLS should be a stepping stone league for a lot of players to get to Europe or overseas. We're going to play more competitive football, but football. But again, that was the gaff of the week as well.
All right.
And we got to talk and move on to our great of the week.
We will get into more San Diego FC and San Diego Wave as well. Both interesting ties, both interesting just altogether. And again, if San Diego FC gets booted out in the first series because of a mistake by CJ, guess what? It was still a successful season for an inaugural team. Period.
Oh, yeah.
Period. It does leave a weird taste in your mouth.
Yeah.
But it's successful.
You ask
successful.
Mikey, he's still going to say that they could have gone farther and they could have won.
I don't think so. Again, I talked about this the other day.
I don't think Mikey sits back and say, hey, yeah, we lost in playoffs, but we had a great.
They've never said that they are going to win MLS Cup. That's the goal. Even now,
they said they're going to play the most competitive.
But they're not. They've never. They're not manifesting that verbally. We're trying to. They're just doing them, and we'll see how much of them is going to get. How far that's going to get them.
That is an interesting note because that is most teams what they just say at the beginning of the season as a thing to say, like, "Oh, we want to win the championship." Not once has anyone or any coach, any player said that they want to win the championship. They want to perform well and have competitive football.
It was made very clear to everyone in that locker room by Mikey Varas that the focus is the next game. Not end of play, not end of season, not playoffs, not the game against LA in 4 weeks. It's the next game. And that has been the same answer the whole season from Mikey Varas. Their focus is on the next game and trying to win 3 points on each game. So
I like
this. He's worked.
Yeah. I like this. That might not be the goal, but it is the expectation. Vice versa. Interswitchable, interchangeable. All right, let's talk about great. For great, we have I think a first for SanDiego.Futbol in our history, in our quién sabe cuál number of 200, 300, 295 episodes.
You round up 3.
If you do the math, we're gonna go ahead and give a quick shout out to great, you did it. Yay! Kaylin Sheridan. Good job. You had a baby. Those of you who know me know exactly how I feel about offspring. You did it. Congratulations. Like it's a touching subject.
That's
I thought. No, I wish all the well for all the children in the world and safety and full tummies. But I work with them, so I don't.
You don't work.
I don't
want to.
I don't want to take
you
work
don't
home.
work with infants.
I don't want to walk into Walmart and see work and like, guys.
That's not
just
your work.
Parent, like
It's a baby.
Anyway, congratulations, Caitlin Sheridan. You are great.
That used to be my work, actually.
It used to work with children. Anyway, in the soccer verse on the pitch, there was a great hailing from San Diego, who I think is the first back-to-back.
That's not it. That's not it at all. Well, Tony looks for that video because he was about to play the Cholos game against Leon, which they won 5-0.
I'm trying, Mike. I'm trying to show these highlights,
Tony
guys.
is talking about San Diego's own, San Diego Loyal's own, back-to-back Grade of the Week,
back-to-back.
CJ Fodry.
CJ.
Lumped in Fodry! Andrew Thomas!
Well, that was a good save.
Third winner in 4 games.
Look at that. And he's going to go ahead and, in a couple of seconds, do it again.
Kenny Pereira looking for Fodry.
That's the game-winning assist. You thought it was a game-winning goal. No, it's the game-winning assist. After getting the game winner last week at the Open Cup semifinal to put Austin into the final, gets another clear assist.
Esteban
To win it.
he's like 0.20 seconds behind. I can almost time it. Or on the save wavelength. CJ Fodry, Grade of the Week as well. There you go.
Back to back. First time ever back to back.
I think so. Good job.
SanDiego.Futbol Grade of the
There's
Week.
still
What an
nothing
honor.
that we can present. Like, I want to make a sticker for these people.
You should be honored,
like
CJ.
a pin. Hey, I know somebody who makes pins. A Grade of the Week pin. Here you go.
That'd be cool.
All right. Sounds good. That's been Goals, Gaffs, and Greats for today. Are you okay with that, Abe? Were you
CJ winning it back to back? Of course. It was great. Why should last week's performance impact this week's?
It shouldn't. But he's on a good form and
all right.
on a collision course, if you really kind of want to do the math, the mathonomics about it, on a collision course with San Diego FC for the West. Like, there's a chance CJ Fodry meets San Diego FC in playoffs. So interesting thing to just kind of
that would probably
an
be
eye
the finals, right? Because right now it's 1 versus 8, and then it'd be whoever the winner of that is plays 4 and 5, right?
If things stay the same. But all right, it's time to get to some soccer in San Diego, guys. Chiva,
man, we have to talk about the team that had the lead and then eventually lost the lead and the game ended in a 1-1 draw.
Yeah.
This team dominated in possession like always, played their game and eventually just
was it their identity?
Possession.
Do you think they were focused on themselves?
Maybe towards the end it got sloppy for this team.
Just playing out the back, I assume sometimes.
Yeah,
like dangerously.
100%. And it comes back and bites you, and sometimes
sterile attacks.
Sometimes a tie like that on the road is usually win, but for this sort of scenario for this team, it just left a bad taste. It felt like a loss. It felt like drop points.
Felt like drop points.
Can you guys guess which game we're talking about?
I mean, I want more context with this, right? Like, are they playing a?
Oh, they played away.
Is it?
Did they have a good first half?
They had a really good first half.
Did they get some good looks in there?
Yeah. They had a great first half, and
did it have a goalkeeper have some pretty all right saves, actually, like decent saves?
Yeah.
By San Diego, like decent saves. Okay. And how's their midfield? Like, just like European?
You feel this?
Little European, little American in there.
Little American in there.
Little American in there.
Little bit of everything in there.
What else is in I mean, you know,
Yeah, it's
North America, I guess.
European,
Yeah.
It's a little bit of everything, and you know, you are at this point maybe you question who's going to be the goalkeeper next week.
Yeah, I mean, with a performance like that, I really, you know, it's hard pressed to maybe make some tough choices. And does the coach, does the manager, like, does he speak well about the performance?
Yeah, but this coach wants
there-
to focus on the next game and try to get the best results.
Are there any answers pertaining to any actual reasons why they're just not winning instead of tying or losing, perhaps?
I mean, no, not really. It's just, you know, like, you know, they have one good half and then they just kind of like it at the end, and it feels like, you know, the defending's not all there sometimes.
Yeah. But I mean, positioning, there's a chance that like there's positioning changes. Are the coaches concerned with position changes or where they end up?
No.
Okay.
They're playing, they're sticking to their style.
And just looking at performances, individual performances. Are there people who are not doing well on the team that should be doing better? Like should?
Yeah.
Should.
100%. There should be.
Huh.
This player should be doing a lot better.
Do they play at Snapdragon? Sorry,
They do.
Okay,
not this weekend. They
not
played
this
on the
weekend.
road.
Okay, that narrowed it down.
They play at home this weekend too.
Oh,
yeah,
neat.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. This is like a choose your own adventure, guys, in the comments. So like,
we're leaving it to the chat right now.
Whoever you guys want to like.
Which game are we talking
about?
Shoot
your shot, guys. We got Cultura FC. We got Barrio Junto coming up for Sarape de San Diego. So choose your own, like legitimately choose your own adventure, because both of these San Diego teams cannot, for the life of them, pick up 3 points.
Yeah,
and
that was
a little ridiculous, Abe.
It was ridiculous. I mean, both draws, both boring games, and then you end up getting one goal, which you think, okay, they're gonna probably win this game, and then poor defending, something happens, and then
something happens.
We forgot the best grade of the week.
Did we really?
We forgot the grade of the week.
Why?
Like, we forgot who deserved it.
Oh,
sorry, CJ. CJ deserves it. Grade of the week happened on Tuesday at Snapdragon, guys. JJ Corona, legendary goalkeeper, gets subbed off in the first half for his 15-year-old son.
Yes, okay.
That's not a grade.
Okay. The grade is the Cholo Squintle holding the flow, which actually is a little disrespectful if you think about it.
A great moment. But anyways.
All right. 5. All right. Sounds good. The people have spoketh. San Diego FC have been anything but Super Saiyan as of recently. San Diego FC have come down to earth, it seems, a little bit. They go and travel to the ATL, and they get told what you know about that. I know all about that. That's a ATL classic banger by rapper T.I. Back in the day. So there you go, my fellow children, my fellow classmates.
By the way, we're talking about the wave earlier.
Sorry for not being clear.
Just because both games were awfully similar.
Awful. You're right. First game here, not in chronological order, but it does have a Atlanta team that is eliminated. Is eliminated from MLS contention before walking into their home. Very, very suggestive looking roofed stadium over there. But either way, a mass CJ Dos Santos is back in the lineup. Kind of never lost his position since coming back in the Cisniega injury. In the back, you have Chris McBay on that right back situation, the position of doom for San Diego FC this season. Manu Duah in the center back, along with Paddy McNair, Luca Bombino making one of his final, more than likely, appearances in this regular calendar SDFC MLS year. In the midfield, Unival Akari, Yepes Verskov, and Luca de la Torre seems to be the preferred flavor of the month by San Diego FC head coach Mike Ibarras. And up top, you have the DP pair in Chucky Lozano, Anders Dreyer, and a very tall drink of water, Pellegrino.
Yeah, back-to-back starts for Pellegrino there. And
you like that, Abe? Very tall drink of water.
Horrible.
He's 6'2", guys.
I thought he would be better. I honestly liked what I saw from him in that last match. I didn't. This match probably would have thought Corey Baird might have been a little bit more effective there, but also no striker has performed super well in that 9 spot, so it's hard to expect anything out of all those players.
You tell that to Thomas Angel.
Yeah, so San Diego FC, just kind of looking a little, not necessarily exposed, but just opening these big spaces. Almirón in the first half opens up the scoring, but the flag was going to be up. Good call here by the referees and crew, but that just gives you a little bit of a preview of what's been happening with San Diego FC, and the teams are getting behind their lines, and the center backs are speedy, but there's a lot of talent in MLS, especially speed wise. A great pass here from the back. Chucky Lozano gets it, has a look, and just the first look at that, and then Chucky Lozano strikes along with Honors Dreyer.
I've been asking for Chucky to pick a pass at target, and he does exactly that. Great vision. It's just poor from Atlanta United, though. They've done ever so well defensively. 1 lapse of concentration, and you'll get punished. That's what San Diego have been waiting for. And for Anders Dreyer.
Shout out to guest commentator Mike Myers for that match. But I mean, good. Like DP wise, San Diego is well off. They're good, like as advertised. Is this enough to carry them into a deep run so far? SDFC as of now.
Yeah, I think SDFC can compete with anyone in the league, and they've proven that time after time.
Atlanta can compete with SDFC, and they're not even in the playoffs.
Any team can really compete with anyone in this league, though.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but they virtually are eliminated, and so this is actually the discussion that I was like, okay,
you play spoilers. That's still something to play.
Sure, you should, but as a number 1 seed in the West, I think that you cannot afford to look like this and say, oh well, they're just playing spoilers. Well, you're going to face teams that aren't playing just spoiler. They're playing for the cup. They're playing for playoffs. Like these are the teams that you're going to be facing. And if a team that has people who are just trying to put on a good reel to go to a better team next year, or the kids that are coming up from Atlanta United 2 want to go have a good showing for next year, like, that's kind of what you face. Or you have a team that just played up to SDFC, or SDFC played down to them, making it a good competitive, even match. I don't know. What are you guys thinking about that?
And I mean, yeah, I still think they're not in the worst position. Like, I have a feeling that playing in this form right now, right before playoffs, gives you time to fix things to go on a good run in playoffs. A lot of the times I feel like you do finish strong, and luck sometimes has a lot to do with it, and you run out of it in the playoffs. So it's kind of like when you're playing blackjack and you're like, I've been winning too much. I'm bound to lose. Let me bet less money right now and lose that hand. All right, I lost a couple times. I'm bound to win right now. Let's bet big. And I think that's kind of like the position that they're in right now.
I agree with Esteban here. There just needs to be somebody up top finishing these runs, finishing these good looks, finishing these great build-up plays. Like, if you don't have anything to put the cherry on top, like, was it even worth having all possession, having all the good triangulation, all these great passes that lead to nothing, all these corner kicks that eventually lead back to CJ? Nothing upsets me more in soccer. Nothing upsets me more than a corner that ends up with a goalkeeper that's not a rebound. It's just so dumb. And, it's just, anyway. It's a good game to have on film for Mikey Vadas, I feel, because you get to see exactly what you need to work on leading into the playoffs.
At this point, looking even on the Eastern Conference, right, and seeing what Milan Iloski's doing in Philadelphia Union, do you still think it was a mistake not signing? He's not really doing much for Philly.
You saved yourself $3.5 million, according to the new numbers that came out. Milan Iloski, that he was the highest disparity from where he was getting paid to what he is getting paid now. So congratulations to another San Diego getting paid. But I don't know. I mean, sure, it's not. San Diego FC wouldn't have been worse with Hiloski. Not that they're worse or bad. Again, not that they're worse or bad.
I
but in
think
the striker position, I think they could be doing better with Hiloski.
Yeah, no, but yes.
But then here we are again.
I do think
with
Corey Baird is going to give you a different dynamic. I agree with Dave say it. The 45 minutes we saw him at Snapdragon on his first start was electric. Like San Diego FC was playing so good, and then he got hurt. So if he can stay healthy and play like that, like he did in those 45 minutes a couple weeks ago, that could be interesting to watch.
Yeah, no, it's I think Bogert had that SoCal footy. One of his graphics or transfer market, one of those graphics was on there. I will say another strong performance by the defense, who is playing a lot of these teams are taking it to San Diego FC. Good performance by CJ. I did see that. Hey, why is he wearing the mask? It's a comfort thing. I don't think it was ever just completely right for him to take off the mask to begin with. Yeah, he doesn't train with it, but that is part of it. If you're going to play with it, I would train with it just to get more comfortable in that space too. Something he's clearly not doing, but I don't know what to tell you. I don't have just any sort of info on that just yet. We'll find out more here in training.
Sun is brutal in El Cajon. That'd be
like, you know what?
Tan, right?
You know what? Yeah, you're actually kind of right. I can see that. Just the vanity aspect of it. But I mean, yeah, in training, you're not facing live shots, but you still run the chance of getting.
Tranquilo, people are coming at me. I didn't say like Milan isn't doing anything, everyone. I just said he's not putting what was his XG with San Diego FC? Like 1 point something.
Mm-hmm.
Like he was literally scoring like every single game and like scoring twice. Like he had like 11 goals in. Like 5-6
legendary
games.
Run. Nobody's ever gonna. Tyler Heaps is right. Nobody's ever gonna do that.
Putting
again.
Those numbers right now.
XG is one of the best and worst things to happen to football, in my opinion. Like if you look at XG, the Wave are probably one of the best teams in the NWSL this season, and they haven't scored a goal in like their past 4 games. They eventually scored in their last game, but XG tells such a different story than the results. And the results were that the strikers haven't been scoring, and then you had a striker that was scoring, and you let him walk.
And you can see right here too, like San Diego FC, they were pressed. Like this was an amazing shot. They defended everything well. It hits the crossbar. Fortunately for San Diego FC, a couple of inches down, and it bounces down into the line and into the goal line. That's an amazing goal. But again, the moment CJ takes out a player once again, penalty given, 1-0 Atlanta. You gave him that goal, you gave him that opportunity, and you gave him a chance to come and win this. Like you gave him a reason to believe and to play better, and you allowed it. So we'll see. This should have been a Atlanta win.
Yeah, I mean it was giving like the momentum for Atlanta towards late in the second half, and I think the tie was very much like fair. I mean, you see this play with Chucky Lozano, almost scoring an Olympic goal like that would have been a goal of the week for sure, potential goal of the year. But again, it's an away game. Like, how many times do we sit here and say, yes, it's a different scenario right now because of how late into the season is, but a point on the road is still good.
Yeah, it could have been 3 points. It's still good. That's what good championship caliber teams do. Another great save here. But this is where a 9 resolves this game, right? I think I'd tell both of you in the press boxes for Wave or SDFC, who on the bench is going to solve and unlock this game. And if you look on San Diego FC's bench, there's not a lot of options that you can say that guy right now is going to be somebody who's going to change this pace, change the shift. Is it Corey Baird? Maybe. I haven't seen enough of it in order to say, yeah, no, 100% it's Corey Baird. I haven't seen enough of Pellegrino in terms of like scoring, at least even like let him get a goal. Like, yeah, he can play as well as he wants, but then you're still going to get Mikey Vadas' answer of like, oh, well, blah, 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 blah. Like, it's just a matter of having a good performance and he's still getting used to the team. Well, he has one more home game to get used to the team in the playoffs.
We have a comment saying guest player number 37.
Why not? I love it. So 1 point is what San Diego FC gets out of this match. Honors Dreyer having a chance here. Great stop. Ultimately, yeah, Atlanta deserved the results, and they got themselves a point and had a good showing. So good on them. So
It goes back to what we were saying, right? Like you have to take advantage of those opportunities. They missed so many opportunities also late into in that second half. So I mean, yeah, it is drop points, but at the end of the day, you didn't lose the game. You're still competing, whether you're first place or not at this point. Even making top 3 is still impressive.
Sure, still impressive, but I think people have an appetite. You gave them a hunger for something.
For sure. I mean, you're giving now the hope of a supporter shield, which honestly, I think that's long gone.
I think so. If there's a chance, there's a window, but
I don't think it's long gone, but it's further
the window's
away
closing
than you expected.
Exactly. So I think we'll tease this next part up here because, again, Chiva, you went head-to-head with Coach Mikey Varas post-match.
I did not. I asked a simple question.
But with that, we'll hear Mikey Varas' sound after this 1-1 tie. And let me tell you, I think it's one of these games where you can tell when Mikey Varas is frustrated. And he's very honest with what he does and what he says. And so, I think you poked the hornet's nest. But we'll get to that post-game audio right after a great Sarape de San Diego segment that we have coming up here. Abe, we'll see you on the flippity-floppy side here. But with that, we're going to enter our Sarape de San Diego with our pal and friend, Tony Martinez from Barrio Junto. All right. Tony Martinez from Barrio Junto. Welcome on Two Balls and a Mic, SanDiego.Futbol. How are you, my friend?
I'm good, man. How are you guys doing?
We are doing excellent. Just trying to, figure out this San Diego weather. We don't pay for this. What's going on? Like, it's just,
Here's the joke, though. We do pay for it.
Yeah, 100%. Exactly. But Tony, you're part of Barrio Junto, and there's some really cool activations and stuff happening around the community. With you, if you would just want to give our listeners and viewers here just a little bit of a rundown of who and what Barrio Junto is, and just kind of we'll start it with that right there.
Yeah, no, thank you, brother. Dude, I like how you presented Barrio Junto because it made me sound bigger than I really am. But I'm just one. I'm one guy as of right now. But Barrio Junto, really, for me, what it is a community-based lifestyle placemaking brand and creative studio that's focused on increasing access to the sport and culture of football. So, I'm a San Diego native. I grew up playing, in the 90s, back in the day, 90s, 2000s. And then, my background's in graphic design, brand building, have had, stints, here in San Diego with, various creative agencies that I started with my buddy Jordan back in the day, Product, etc., Westside Love. Have been involved with a lot of San Diego community initiatives like 8th and G back in East Village, in the 2015s. Bring Back the Brown was something Jordan and I started, which was a big part of why the Padres wear brown now, which is probably one of the most proudest projects that I've ever been a part of. And it's a true testament to, honestly, San Diegans kind of galvanizing behind something that they, felt strongly about. And it only took us 10 years, but, the Padres look good on the field, man. I'm not going to lie. This last month's been rough, but at least they look good in the brown and gold doing it, so we got playoffs to look forward to on that front. Barrio Junto, last couple of years. So I started working with San Diego FC a couple years ago. Honestly, right around the time of the big brand reveal, I approached the club with this concept and this idea of Barrio Junto and building these community and cultural hubs in the forms of parks and pitches throughout San Diego. And my company that I worked at prior to that was Knockaround. And when I was at Knockaround Sunglasses, we sponsored the Loyal. So I knew Ricardo. And so when I heard Ricardo was moving over to San Diego FC, I kind of pinged him. I was like, hey, man, I got this concept I want to share with you. And, it was Barrio Junto, Parks and Pitches. And long story short, that was kind of how my conversation started with the club. And, for the next couple of years, I started working with San Diego FC. Probably back in October 2023 was when we started our conversations. And it's been really cool, man. I've been able to work, a lot of the brand and community initiatives, primarily the Playmakers initiative, where, for us, it's essentially, our way of connecting in an authentic and genuine way with our creative community here, which, I'm very proud of. And, I'm proud to say I've been a part of for the last couple of decades. And it's cool to be able to collaborate, with our folks here in San Diego to create these really cool projects that are released in the form of capsule collections every home match. And we're also building that initiative beyond that in terms of like community murals, other projects, that that allows the club to connect with artists, designers, and creatives here in San Diego. So that's kind of my connection to the club, and Cultura FC, which is, what you invited me on here to talk about, also came by way of, my relationship with San Diego FC. So I want to say maybe 5 or 6 months ago, working with Seb. I'm sure you guys know Seb. So Alfredo from Pupila, the Costa Rican brand and design studio.
Yeah,
there's this project, Cultura FC, that Seb had mentioned to me. He was like, hey, man, he's like, Alfredo has got this concept. He keeps sharing it with me. He's all, I'd love to share with you to see if it's something, that you're interested in. So truthfully, he sent me the deck that Alfredo prepared, which was essentially Cultura FC. And, it was this concept, this idea of really focusing on what we're calling the design side of football, right? So everything that happens off the pitch in form of art, design, and culture. So, all the things that you see maybe while you're scrolling through, Instagram, the cool brand projects, the cool, collaborations, the things that are happening off the pitch that are really, building the culture around the sport. And for me, this was something that was super important, right? Like, several of the things that I've been passionate about, for the last several decades is one, soccer, right? Football, whatever you want to call it. Art, design. When I went to school, USF, I had basically 2 paths to choose from: pursue a degree in design, or play as a walk-on, try with USF. Here's actually a little cool fact. I actually went to USF with Coach Mikey Varas.
Oh, okay.
And he played on the team, obviously, and my roommate, who was in my wedding, one of my best friends, played on the team with Mikey. And so we used to walk to one class together. This was many years ago, but small world, right? Now he's our coach. So, and then San Diego. So San Diego, right? So football, art and design, San Diego. For me, Cultura FC presented this opportunity to basically bring all these things together that, I think is super important to the game. It's super important to our city. It's super important to the culture of the sport. And so that's how Cultura FC came to be. I reached out to Alfredo. I was like, hey, Seb shared, your deck with me. Basically, let's do this. And so what we're looking to do is bring international creatives from all over the world, right? We have folks from, I don't want to forget anybody. Honestly, I'm also tired because Cultura FC is taking a lot out of me this first go around. But we have Over the Pitch, which is a South Korea brand, coming to speak at this event. We have Sean Francis from Copa 90 as one of our speakers. Andrea Lepore from Oakland Roots, up in Northern California, is doing really cool things there. Latteris from Thailand, Diego Guevara. He's, Nike Senior Global Creative Director, coming to our city. A local, Claudia Rodriguez, Soloca.
Soloca, yeah.
She's going to be speaking. She's amazing, man. She's been part of our Playmakers program. She just did a release with San Diego Wave. She's one of the nicest human beings I've ever met. Vasava from Barcelona, Spain. They're a creative agency. You see some of their work and you'll be like, dude, I see this on TV, and Instagram every single day. Sonia Kondratenko from Greece. I Love Dust from England. And then our international guest artist, Jean Zhao from Chile, Santiago Carrasquilla, and then a local, Dave Persway. He's our San Diego, our native, holding down for the artists. So we're bringing all these international speakers here to San Diego to essentially partake in a 3-day festivity of events that celebrates art, design, culture around the sport of football. So
love it. So how can people go ahead and hit up Cultura FC and everything that you guys have going on this weekend?
Yeah, so this is a big thing, right? So it's a 3-day event. Starts on Thursday, this Thursday, the 25th. And we're calling that the welcome party. Thursday and Saturday are free events. They're free, open to the public. Show up, have fun, celebrate with us. So day one at the Soap Factory in Logan Heights. It's a big old welcome party. We're going to have art installations, lowriders, photography exhibition. We're having a Panda Cage soccer tournament. There'll be live screen printing. We're building a bodega with our sponsor, and good friend, RDV Tequila, pop-up barbershops. It's just going to be one big party. And truthfully, for me as a San Diego native, it's an opportunity to bring all these international guests to our city and just show them how we do it and how we have fun. So that's Thursday. Friday, the 26th, is the main event. That's the conference. That is a ticketed event. You can go to culturafc.com to purchase a ticket. We have a few left, so if you're interested in listening to the lineup of speakers that I just ran through, talk about their inspiration, their design, their art, their contribution to soccer culture and where they see soccer culture going in the future, then the Friday event is for you. That'll be Friday again at the Soap Factory from 4 p.m. to midnight. So it'll basically go from all the speakers to a big old party afterwards. And then Saturday, the third day, this should be fun, man. We're doing a football cafe takeover on Imperial Avenue at Colab. So I don't know if you know where Otterstop Barbershop is and Shepherd's Coffee. We're taking that over. We're doing exhibitions, installations, and in the back hangar, we're actually we created a 3v3 pop-up pitch with the good friends Paul from Bridge Barcata and Tony from Chicano Futsal. So
shout out.
They're helping us to kind of put that together, but it'll be fun, man. And that one is also free and open to the public.
Heck yeah. Yeah. Along with that ISFA World Cup 3v3 rules. Interesting. We did commentary for that for the qualifiers here in not just locally, just nationals, the nationals in Los Angeles. So cool to see that still happening here in town. But look, cool stuff.
He told me real quick. I heard from Paul today that maybe, I don't know, this is maybe you might be emceeing our Panda Cage tournament on Thursday.
Yeah, on Thursday. Yeah, no, I'll head down over there. So we'll make it happen. Abe, you're invited. But yeah, no, we'll take a set up there and we'll make it happen for you guys.
Sweet. Thank you guys. So
no, 100%. So that's gonna be on Thursday. Again, it's a event that's happening this weekend. So really cool stuff. I see Esteban, one of the creators. Shout out all the crew here locally, making it happen. But yeah, no, it's awesome that you're not just going international, but making sure that the people here are also represented. Because that's the one thing that, look, I'm all for representation locally. And if this can even become a thing where it's all locals. Like there's enough of locals that you can have a conference. That'd be dope too. Moving
100%.
forward.
And here's the thing. I know I got a limited window, but I have so much that I could talk about with this thing. And I'll say this really quickly. One of the biggest things for me was growing up, like I said, in the 90s and playing, you know, every time the international clubs would do their summer tours, right? The closest games we would get is up in LA, right? When they would do their games, they would do all these cool pop-ups, exhibitions, these art gallery and shop like streetwear shop takeovers. And I remember, me and my brothers having to drive north 2 hours to go experience these things. And, for me, it was always one of those, I don't want to call it a chip on my shoulder, but it was like, it's something I want to do. I want to at least make my contribution to try to do things that like create those moments here to where we don't have to drive 2 hours north to experience some. In fact, it would be rad to be able to create something like Cultura FC, where we're bringing folks from all over the world here in San Diego. And, if folks from LA want to take a 2 hour drive down south to kind of vibe it out and feel it, that's cool too, So.
Yeah, why not? I see these, San Diego FC is growing. Like, obviously, they have to call in some favors, and they're like, Oceanside, San Diego, Orange County, San Diego, let's call some influencers there. Like, let's build the culture here locally, as you're saying, Tony. But no, it's awesome stuff happening here locally. Cultura FC. Get the tickets for this event. Friday is a ticketed event. Awesome events starting Thursday at the Soap Factory, and then moving on. Get all information on what's the best way, on Instagram or the website itself.
Cool. Either way, culturafc.com or at culturafc25 on Instagram. And again, Thursday, Saturday, free and open to the public. The more the merrier. We would love to, invite everyone and all. And then that Friday event, that is the ticketed portion. And if you're into talks about art, design, and culture, then that, we would invite you to visit our website and buy a ticket for that one. But Thursday and Saturday, if you just want to celebrate and have fun and meet everybody and, experience San Diego football culture, please come out to the Soap Factory on Thursday from 6 to 10 p.m. and then on Saturday at Imperial Collab from 11 to 2.
Perfect. Love it, man. Thank you once again for taking time and coming and joining. Hopefully we can get a lot of people out there and get some fun content and, make sure that people are aware of these things. You always see in the comments here. Thank you, says Felipe.
Awesome.
Cultura FC, wishing Greg success. We'll make it happen. Take a stop, take a plane, take a train, take a car. Thank you, Tony, for your time. But yeah, check it out. And we'll see you there this Thursday.
Fellas, thank you for your time. And shout out to my partners on Cultura FC, Pupila from Costa Rica and Equipo FC from Valencia, Spain. So thank you guys for inviting me and excited to see you, hopefully.
Yeah, appreciate it. Have a good night.
Likewise.
Thank you. Season's greetings. We welcome on. It's part of what we do here. It's spread the word out. For that. Oh no, he left. Abe was like, no more of me. I'm done. He's already heading to the Soap Factory to get in line for this Thursday.
Abe entered the studio.
All right. So we promised you some spicy audio, quote unquote. Abe, you're back. You have returned.
Hi, Abe.
Can't wait to see your participation in the PANA 3v3.
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
Dude, heck yeah. It's like, it reminds me of that Total 90 commercial with Eric Cantona playing and he drops the ball into the silver ball into the cage. And like, it's no what I'm talking about?
I know what you're trying to talk.
Abe, do you know what I'm talking about? I'm not going to show it. Just, do you know? Oh, at the end of the episode, I'll show you. I'll enlighten you. All right. So, spicy. So again,
Not spicy.
Oh, okay, fine. 1-1. We'll let the people decide. 1-1. Atlanta winning a tie. San Diego FC dropping points once again. They should have definitely won this game for sure. Just on paper. Head coach Mikey Varas, post-match with one Alejandro El Chiva Villaseñor
And Abe.
and Abe.
Overall thoughts, we'll take the point.
Is that what
What
you
are
guys
your
Oh, sorry.
thoughts overall?
We recorded late.
Okay.
What are your thoughts overall? Overall thoughts, we'll take the point. It's an important point and the end of the season, but we're disappointed with the point. Feels like 2 points dropped because I think we started pretty decent. Good first half, not excellent, but good. And then the second half, we weren't good. We didn't have a good second half, and I think we're fortunate to come out with a point, but we'll take it. That's part of the learning process, and we'll take the learning lessons from this.
We hear often from you that every player has to earn their position, and CJ has been on a good run in the last 2 games, a couple mistakes. Do you look to start CJ again moving forward, or do you possibly look into Pablo Cisniega again?
Damn, Chiva. All right, what do you say?
Yeah, we don't make decisions on the next game's starting lineup right after a match. So we'll get into training. All these guys know, though, they got to compete for their spot.
Thank you.
Bien cagado. Oh, thank you.
Something I noticed too is like the chair swaying while Chiva's asking the question. You could tell he's just like
He got a little uncomfortable.
Yeah, he's like, no, not even uncomfortable. It's just like,
motherfucker.
like it's the job. It's
answer this question.
Yeah. He's like, I kind of don't want to talk to this guy right now. Pablo must be bad in practice. LOL, says SoCal Footy Life. Chiva looking to put CJ out on blast. Okay, so what was your okay? We've discussed this. HR was followed up with you. What was your intent with asking Mikey Varas this? And there's no wrong answer. Like, go for it. I'm genuinely curious. Please explain yourself.
I was just curious. Like, I mean, I've asked, like, hey, like, early in the season, like, he talked about players making an impact coming off the bench, and Oni Balakari was on that run where he scored the first game at Snapdragon, then he assisted the following game, and hey, like, is he gonna earn a spot next week? And he's like, yeah, well, he's making an impact, like, blah blah blah. We'll see, like, blah blah blah. It was the same thing, just the opposite.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, like, this guy's on a bad run. Like, are you like, what do you do moving forward?
If anything, that was a fair question. That by that logic, Abe, do you think HR coincides with that logic? That kind of makes sense.
A fair question. That answer was very expected. It's the only thing.
This is reporting. It was a good question.
Thank you.
Can't be a good journalist without making the interview squirm a little bit. Yeah.
Exactly. But I think just a different way to phrase the question is, what did you think of the goalkeeping performance by CJ Dos Santos? He looked a little bit more uncomfortable out there than he normally does. And then he can have the runway to say and possibly say the things. This is how I would do it if I was writing about it. But I think getting the audio still works for the type of journalism that we're doing. So I think that was a good question. I was thinking of it from like how would I write this in my article perspective and not post-game press conference perspective.
I thought
it was good.
I'll say this, Chiva.
Sorry, I didn't take journalism 365.
Circle 365 is not okay.
463 was the biggest one.
Dude, 4 te cagó. He said shh all over you, like relax. 102 remedial.
I was a comms major.
How did that go? Same as me.
2 years.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You put you and me together, we make half an Abe.
Almost a degree.
No, I mean, to be honest, you have actually had a lot of the questions that have put a lot of good information going back to Milan Iloski. If it wasn't for you asking, hey, why is Milan on the bench? I don't think people would have realized like something may be going on. Something may be amiss.
Andres Reyes.
Andres Reyes. Okay, Chiva.
And want to be here.
CJ Dos Santos, huh?
No,
Next on your list?
No, I think CJ should start next week. I think you have, like I said, you have to write it out with him. Like you're putting all this trust. You extended him 2 more years till 2027. You know, you can't give up on him this late into the season. And again, everyone has praised CJ Dos Santos. At one point in this very same podcast, we called CJ Dos Santos a top 5 goalkeeper in MLS.
I didn't. Stats did. The data showed.
It's the same
showed
person.
that.
It's the same person.
The
data technically doesn't show like mistakes like the one CJ made, but
there's a live audience here somewhere.
Ooh.
That's my sister. All right, let's hear from I don't think MVP frontrunner anymore because Messi scored a brace.
Bonga scored a hat trick.
I mean, it's getting interesting. Honors Dreyer.
Anders Dreyer.
Does not want to be there.
Anders, thank you. Thank you for joining us. If you could just walk us through your thoughts on the match tonight and also just adding an additional goal to your tally this season with 15.
Yeah, I think first half was a good half. I think we controlled a lot, and they were not dangerous. We were dangerous, and then of course the goal is a good pressure, and Chucky he play a square pass, and it's an open goal, and it's nice. But yeah, of course the thoughts are on our second half, which wasn't good enough, and that's something we have to go home and look at.
We'll go to
That guy does not want to. He's not having a good time in Atlanta. That guy did not. All right. Live audience.
This dude is kind of cute, low key. Anders Dreyer? Tacarita.
My family has a good eye. What are your thoughts on hearing
Anders Dreyer is kind of cute. I agree.
Dude.
Is a Bradley Cooper look-alike?
What?
Sorry, that was
okay.
Anyways.
Okay.
Mom,
guys, I'm just gonna put it to you this way: we can't go this way. And I'll tell you to you this way because I like to be even across the board. We wouldn't be talking about other teams this way, would we, sir? We would never talk about San Diego Internacional this way. They're not as cute as SDFC players. Anyway,
I mean, what player is going to want to talk in any of these post-game press conferences, especially after a draw that feels like a loss? Like, probably
especially after your
same stuff. It's pretty standard.
Especially after your pals, Chucky can't score a header on a ball you put in a silver platter for him.
He's not a 9.
Do you think Dreyer was the one that told that reporter to ask him that question?
Wait, what?
Dreyer was the one that told that reporter to ask him the question.
It was like, hey, go tell Chucky why he doesn't take one-on-ones anymore.
Damn.
No, they're still connected. They're still going to be scoring. They're, I think, probably a little bit more upset. If at anyone, it would probably be Tyler Eaps, just for not making available a true 9 that complements them and their abilities. But at this point in the season, I think they still have a lot of confidence in themselves, and they're just gonna kind of let a game like this roll off the back.
I don't know. Honors is wearing it pretty rough. just like scrolling through this, like it's like he's just going through it. Like, again, just tired after a game. I don't want to just body language. It can be nothing. Like, I'm tired after a match too in Atlanta, you know?
Yeah, I tried to ask him if it's about teams kind of having you guys figured out at this point. He didn't really.
Where is that?
I think it was the last question.
Yeah, it was the last question.
He went pretty long though on it.
This has to be you.
That is me.
That's you?
That's me. Yeah, the connection with
Chucky Lozano, right? It's kind of like probably the best duo we've seen in MLS this season. What can you tell us about that relationship with him? What have you learned, and just what is it like just playing alongside with him that you two seem to get along very well now on the field?
No, it's easy to see that Chucky is a top player, and yeah, we find each other very good. Found him in second half with for a header as well, and he made a very good assist for me, and so it's nice to get that consistently in that we play together, and of course it's getting dangerous. So yeah, now hopefully we can prepare good for a home game against San Jose.
Hey, Honors, thank you for the time. You mentioned Minnesota last week as well, and do you think at this point in the season that other MLS teams are really accustomed and prepared for your style of play, and maybe the reason why the team's been struggling as of late?
I think, of course, when you do great as a team, the other teams have more focus on you, and the way we want to play. Of course, it's two different games. I think Minnesota is okay with not having the ball, and I think Atlanta they would like to have the ball and play. But I think, like I said, I think the first half was great today. And if we score one more, it's done. But we didn't. And then of course with 1-0 and they can change something and get out to the second half with more physicality and second balls winning and stuff like that, then it will get a different game, and they for sure played a better second half than us, and that's something we have to work on to be better.
Is Anders Dreyer here next season?
What? Yeah, what?
I mean,
has to.
hey, a hefty offer from Europe can come any second.
I don't know who in Europe is gonna.
What do you mean? He can play. He can play anywhere. Like he can play. He can play
anywhere.
Like
Is
mid-table La
stretch.
Liga.
I don't know, man. He's a 78, bro. No, he's at 78 on EAFC, bro. I'm actually considering. Do I get EAFC just to run like chaos mode with San Diego FC and just like showcase like is that poor form, Abe? If I like play just and I sell everybody, like no, bye. Or if I like respond with like the angry manager thing to players, but it's like I'm interviewing the players, but I'm treating them very poorly in the virtual world.
I mean, I think it probably would influence your reporting just because there's going to be a moment where like CJ Dos Santos asks for a trade or something, or
yeah, no.
And
the moment he does that,
you're gonna get frustrated. You're gonna sell him off, and then next time you see him, you're gonna that's gonna come up in your head.
No, I'm not gonna sell him off. I release him from his contract. I've done that before, and I just like there was once where I think it was like a Marcus Rashford, and like I bought him, did well, wanted to leave, sold him, became even better with Barcelona. I'm like, no, you don't deserve to play. Bought him back for three times the amount, and then released him of his contract. You're not playing soccer for a year. Anyway,
I think the craziest I ever played like career mode. I forgot which FIFA it was, but I went 10
yes,
years.
I am.
Dude, I went 10 years into like the season.
Yeah.
To the point where the players I had were players that didn't exist, that they just came up and they're like 26 now.
Yeah.
I remember this one winger I had, Falcone, Italian, 6'6".
Okay.
98 pace.
Oh my God.
Yeah, no, it
that
was
is
insane.
That is frightening.
Like his overall was 98.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, no, it was insane.
But yes, Anders Dreyer will be played as goalkeeper in my chaos mode. Because I play on easy on career mode. Competitive is ultimate team. Anyway, yeah, I don't think Dryer's going anywhere.
Who would be a good goalkeeper?
For Manu Duah.
Yeah, Manu
Duah. All right. San Diego FC. We have discovered something. Because the season is ending.
By the way, they also played Cholos on Tuesday. It was Tony forgets about these things because they talked about it on the Kermaniacs.
Well, yeah, because
overall,
I'm a passenger today, boys.
They won that game, and I mean you were there. But I heard your thoughts on Chromaniacs. Like it was an important game to happen because at the end of the day, it kind of like brought those two teams together. It was a good chance to see a lot of the rotational players play and get some minutes and make an impact and
some guest players.
Yeah.
Future starters for San Diego FC, for sure.
It was cool to know that the guest players were players from
the academies,
and
the academy kids,
and not necessarily even academy kids from San Diego. They were like from everywhere.
They were international.
I think two from Denmark.
Trying to find their names
really well, and
because you reported on them, Chiva. Man,
I gave you the paper. You kept the paper.
You're doing great. You're doing great, Chiva.
We're all doing great.
No, you tweeted it, posted it.
Yeah, but it was just
anyway.
Mario or Sane?
Yeah,
Mario Sane,
so
right?
Mario Sane, the great it was Lamine Sane, who was being rumored with San Diego FC as another youth international, being one to come in for this. It won't be on there. Yeah. Anyway, that was cool. Right to Dream Kids, Right to Dream Mercenaries. Who's leaving? Luca Bumino to play in the World Cup.
So it's Pedro Soma and who was the third one again?
Duran.
Duran. Future starter for San Diego FC. Duran Free. Like for sure, he's the prototype of what San Diego FC wants everything to be. He's just a little too young.
That style started with Loyal.
If I hear again, this is my issue with San Diego FC, and we'll just leave it here because we're gonna go to predictions and give kudos to stuff. But like, if there's one thing that I'm just like, why lie to me? Why lie to our faces? Right to Dream product, Duran Free. Okay. Sure. Technically, sure, but we all know what it is. The biggest soccer-specific stadium. Okay. All right. That I have eyes. Like so do people, and I guess your soccer-specific stadium just has a soccer-specific parking situation that's coming up. So figure that out.
You had a soccer-specific win for SDSU this past weekend too. Big win against Cal.
Huge crowd. Biggest crowd that they've had in this calendar year, and it's still probably like top 10, maybe scraping for all wave attendance this year. Farid did well against Cholos, and that game was a lot of like a show me something for Mikey Varas, like just show me what you have and just show me something different. Guess what? Tomas Angel had an assist,
a great assist.
So we've unlocked Tomas Angel here at 2 Balls and a Mic, SanDiego.Futbol.
That left foot has always been there.
No. Just tell Tomas Angel it's a friendly. Hey,
no pressure.
Tommy, it's a friendly. But it's the final. No. This is friendly. It's a warm up. It's the rough draft. Okay.
That or tell him, come on, dude. Like you're on the verge of getting cut. Like do something. Show me something.
I don't think that would improve him at all. Tomas Angel loves friendlies. Absolutely. Yeah, he lives off of them at this point. He lives off of two things. He lives off of that amazing assist against LA Galaxy for the third goal and assist to Anders Ryers in that run. And he lives off of a set piece against children in the America friendly. And now I guess that assist against other children. Just loves beating Mexican children at soccer, that Angel Colombian guy. But we'll see. Yeah.
Let's predict. San Diego FC plays this Saturday here at Snapdragon for
does SDFC get a win in Snapdragon, Chiva, like you're mentioning?
It is the last regular season game at Snapdragon Stadium. Our predictions against Atlanta, we all had a San Diego win, and that
should have been a win.
It should have been a win, which at the end of the day, unless someone had the exact score, changed nothing. Right now, Abe is clear now officially from the punishment of walking to Snapdragon Stadium with 19 points. I cannot catch up to Abe anymore. Tony technically can still tie Abe, but Tony leads me, so he's in second place with 13 points, and I'm behind with 11 points. Again, a prediction with the same exact score is 2 points. Getting the win, tie, or loss prediction is only 1 point. There's still 3 games, so mathematically, I am not out. We did decide that fulfilling this punishment will be in the first home opener of next season, which entails a walk from this very own studio all the way to Snapdragon Stadium.
I can't wait for the graphic to come up. It's a really cool graphic that was prepared for you to walk.
Graphic
for you to walk.
It can be applied to anyone, but
nah.
What do you guys think for this Saturday?
Against
San Jose? San Jose, I believe, a team that's still fighting for a playoff spot, or are they eliminated?
Playoffs?
Fighting.
They're fighting,
right?
Yeah, but I agree. I agree with Abe's hesitation. They're fighting for something. Like it still means something.
2 points off the line.
2 points. Yeah, 2 points off.
So
Dallas.
they have something to play for. San Diego really that doesn't have anything to play for other than 6-0 against California teams. Which, yeah, it's big. Like you can sweep the state. Like that wouldn't be a bad thing to do.
It's a tough schedule for San Jose. Their last 3 games.
But are they ready to face another team just on the back end at Snapdragon Stadium? They're not good at Snapdragon Stadium. San Diego FC is not good at Snapdragon Stadium. They're okay. They're not good. They're great away. Great. But they're not good at home. Does that sway anything for you? What are the predictions that we see here? Esteban says 4-1 win, a dominant win to get ready for playoffs. Okay, that would serve well. 3-1, 1 goal away. I assume for San Diego FC, a must win. 2-1 says Cisco. 3-1 says Philippe. Here, 3-1 says Jeff. Win for San Diego FC. 2 goals by Chucky. 3-0 for the good guys.
What was their last regular decent home win?
Decent home. I mean, it was a 1-0 against Nashville.
Back in July.
Back in July. Before then, the only win that they had was a Mazatlan, the third Leagues Cup game, which doesn't count. Which honestly, might as well have told Tomas Angel that was a friendly, and he would have had a hat trick. But the one before that was Austin in the end of May, the last day of May. So 2 wins since May at home in Snapdragon Stadium in MLS.
Abe, what do you think? I mean, I think Abe should go first. He's mathematically still in. What do you think, Abe?
At first, I was thinking of victory, but all this talk about how they play at home is really starting to change my tone, honestly. Like, I was thinking that San Jose probably bounce back right here, maybe 3-1, 2-1. But now, with all this negativity about their home record, I'm feeling
no, it's facts.
It's facts.
It's facts. Yeah,
FAX.
But it's factually negative. It's true. They aren't good at home, and now I don't think they're gonna be able to pull off a clean victory. At least, as of what happened in the past is saying, they probably won't pull off a victory. So, with that being said, I'm gonna say a 1-1 draw,
which would suffice for breaking the record, as Esteban points out here, for the best expansion team run.
Yeah, they already tied the record with LAFC from 2010.
Yeah, and they're tied there, and so what's there to play for other than these little records that supposedly nobody cares about?
Tony, you want to say your prediction at the same time as me?
No, because it's going to be a tie. 2-1. 2-1.
2-1 tie.
2-1 tie, guys. It's 2-1 tie.
Maybe
I think San Diego FC.
People are disappointed with you, Abe.
I think San Diego FC is a team that likes to break records. I think San Diego FC is a team that likes to prove everyone wrong. And like I said, it's a blackjack hand. You haven't been winning. You're bound to win a big one. Put all the chips in. You've lost.
What chips?
You've pushed or lost a couple hands in a row. I got a 14 against a 4. I'm gonna hit that.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Shut up.
Gotcha. I have a 16 now. I'm gonna stand.
Yeah, I got a 14 and
you
win.
bust.
And
San Diego FC is gonna win 1-0.
So you think San Jose busts and overshoots their hand? And
I think San Jose struggles on their last 3 games. They play San Diego, then they play Vancouver, and then Austin. Austin is in a better position and have more to lose than San Jose. And at this point, if everything stayed right now, San Jose is eliminated. I don't think they make the playoffs, and I think San Diego plays a big role in that spoiler party.
Star was right.
Can I go back to my original thought?
You can do whatever.
Go back to 2-1?
You can do whatever the hell you want, just because you won already. We need to have your votes contribute to someone. Like you can donate votes or something to me.
To you.
Donate points. Yeah. So yeah, what were you saying? What are you
I'm switching it?
He switched it to 2-1.
Oh, the people got to you, huh? This worked. This worked.
Not the people.
That worked.
Not the people. I looked
up
the odds.
Oh, so Vegas. We're talking. Now we're talking gambling again. Okay.
Hey, I don't know, dude. DraftKings has some pretty crazy betting lines.
Yeah,
it is insane.
I don't bet, but I saw some of those this weekend, and I'm like, oh my god, like it's a slippery slope. I don't bet like any
By the way,
of that.
I mean,
it's just dumb. But
they had favorites. They had Atlanta as favorites.
Mathematically,
they
had virtually the same.
It wasn't that off.
No, it wasn't because the thing about it, even pre-match, I think the percentage was 37 on both sides to win. So that's virtually a tie. Like the numbers didn't lie. How about you deduct points if you get it wrong? Let the little guys catch up. No, Chiva's walking. It's no. ¿Te despeluca en el casino, Chiva? No, Chiva is a degenerate gambler. As is Abe, actually. Both of you.
I haven't stepped into a casino.
You're cards people. You're.
I love poker. Like poker's fun.
Abe, you're not a slots guy, are you?
No.
Good. Smart. Good boy.
I do not gamble on sports in any way. I think that is compromising as a journalist, unfortunately.
Legitimately, I think it's compromising to health. Like it's
poker's mind games. It's fun.
Yeah, poker's fun.
You play the person, not the cards.
I'll play poker against a soccer player. Yeah. San Diego.
Poker, I treat poker like a board game or a card. Like it's just fun, especially when you play with friends, just at your house. Like it's chill.
So, if you're listening right now, it's your job to help manifest this SanDiego.Futbol poker tournament with San Diego Wave and San Diego FC players.
I think we could do that, like
for charity.
Fine.
For camera wise, 100%.
Do the things where you on
Dibs.
TV where you show the cards.
Someone did it first.
So I think I'm gonna do that for annual support campaign for our job. So stamp this.
Me too.
Excuse you? No, it's my idea.
Mike's done it first.
Anyways, I think we're done with San Diego FC. We'll see what they're done. We're gonna be what they're gonna be happenings.
Duah.
I just literally said words right now. Abe, anything else for San Diego FC before we move on to San Diego Wave?
The other tie?
This is their last home game, right?
Yes. This is the last home game of the regular season.
Big deal.
Couple of sightings from San Diego FC players at casinos, it seems. Unconfirmed reports. Speaking of unconfirmed reports, by the way, it was a video earlier today that happened to cross my eyes, and this is the last thing for San Diego FC. And I don't know how Honors Dryers did. People tell me how his first pitch was for at the Padres. But there was a cool little video that was taken at training. They're kind of going over with the club and team, like, hey, first pitch today. And I think it's kind of cool. Like, I think they told people, hey, first pitch today, who wants to do it? And nobody wanted to do it because they're all kind of like telling, yeah.
I thought that they all practiced it and they were all making fun of the guy who didn't do it well.
So let's hear some here.
I can't be having a bad example out of us. No one wants to see that. No one.
Not Luca.
I would say probably Chucky. He can't throw.
We want Luca, but we don't want Alex. He has no business.
British guy, all right.
Only one or two?
Three.
I can pick two.
Yeah, you can pick two.
Yepe. So bad. And De La Torre.
Nah, you know what it is? It's this guy. No, to be honest, let's be honest. He was the worst today. He was the worst? Yeah. It weren't you. It was you. It weren't you, I'll tell you that.
People don't know. Never picked up a baseball bat. They don't know what the America's pastime was.
Luca Del Torre has to know how to throw a baseball.
And I can see the world where he's the worst at it.
You
Like,
can't
just-
be on the U.S. men's national team and
Yeah,
not know
exactly.
how to throw a baseball.
No, yeah, throws it like Smalls from the Sandlot. Yeah, it's just until proven otherwise. At this point, I'm going based on secondhand information from his teammates.
Yeah, I did see an unnamed SDFC player one time at a batting cage, and they did not look great with the bat. You guys can guess who it is, but
Give
not
us a
you
clue.
guys. I'm talking about the chat, but
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That was me.
Give the chat a clue though.
That was me pretending I didn't know, guys.
no, I
Just-
mean the chat can guess, but
yeah, guess who
the
was
way
at a
they were
batting
swinging the
cage,
bat, I was like, wow.
period. If you
Professional
can stand up actually and showcase just a pantomime of what this bat usage may have looked like, you don't have to hold an actual bat. Just like, okay, hey, that's just a bat. Oh,
yeah, no.
Ooh, that's a piñata. Okay.
Piñata,
Tomás
that's the way to
Ángel.
describe it.
Yeah, nobody wanted De La Torre to do it at all. It was not Honors Dreyer. McVeigh doing out of batting cage.
I can
Honestly,
imagine McVay being a good baseball player.
you know what McVeigh strikes me as? A good like person to be like in the Big Brother program and just like sponsor like some like misfortune child. Like, let's go to the batting cage, Sonny. Hey, champ. All right, that's been San Diego FC and what they've got. Meaning that we got to talk with about the other tie up in Portland. Wrong one. San Diego Wave haven't been good since we had this intro of Adrian Leon doing the thing. And
Is that how long it's been?
I think that's how long it's been because that's the last. I think that's the last contribution Adrian Leon had for San Diego Wave is just literally that. Her disbelief in whatever call that was, or I think it was Cascarino getting a yellow card, or Kenza getting a yellow card. But another San Diego team travels away from San Diego and faces strong competition this time in the form of San Diego Wave going up and facing the Portland Thorns. Lineup from Jonas, Eidevall, Kennedy Wesley, Armstrong in the back. On the left, you still have McNabb, Hannah Lundqvist, Kenza Dali, Gia Corley, Savannah McCaskill with the captain's armband, Adriana Leon, Dudinha, and Kimi Ascanio. Skipping over, but not for anything other than to point out, again, Kaylin Sheridan, not in attendance, having a child. Congratulations. Good job. You did it.
Do you guys think Pro Moroni has been that bad that she just lost?
I think
her
she was
starting
hurt.
spot?
I think she was hurt. I think it was an injury and just like nursing and coming back.
Yeah, probably a
I think
fitness
that-
thing. I agree.
Yeah.
I mean, I was just asking. I mean, Kristen McNabb has played everywhere on that back line. So, I mean, those are the pros of having her, where you can literally put her at left back, center defensive mid, center back, probably even goalkeeper, and she'll play the game.
Yeah. So San Diego Wave, much like San Diego FC, are not good at home, like just in general. But San Diego Wave at this point hadn't scored a single goal in 4 games. So the bar was set for Wave to just score a goal. Just score a goal. That's all you need to do. And so you have Rob Gale's side here, who, legacy club. I was surprised to see Savannah McCaskill with the armband. I really wanted to see Kenza Dolly with that armband, if not for Ken Sheridan. But yeah, look at that. Doing Kenza Dolly things once again, maybe a little bit confidence, shooting outside of the box after winning the ball. These are good things to see San Diego Wave start to do in Kenza Dolly. Right, Abe?
Yeah, I mean, I think the offense looked like how they've looked every other game for the past, since they've come back from the summer break. They get some good chances. Kenza Dolly's up at the top of the box, tries to take a shot. Goalkeeper makes a pretty solid save, and then team's still pushing forward, still trying to get something, and then a little bit later, you had this a couple times with some like tough injuries, and we'll get to it later with Savannah McCaskill. But yeah, just some weird things happening on this pitch. I think it's a synthetic turf as well in Portland.
Yeah,
I saw the little black beads, but it's a lot better than Atlanta though, from what I hear.
And they were playing their game. They were creating chances. But at the same time, you have a play like this and you think to yourself, there's no way that should be a goal right there. Like, why is Dudiña passing the ball back here? Like, get a better contact on there. There's a reason this team signed you on. There's a reason you're starting now. You have to finish this. And again, it goes back to when Maria Sanchez was there. She would have finished this.
The classic Mackenzie Roby cross to absolutely nobody. But this time, let's do it differently now. It's to somebody.
I believe that was.
No, I know, but that maneuver is just called the Mackenzie Roby cross to nobody. But you find Dudiña, and the one time you find, make some good contact, like just get it on frame. I think that's their what's needed. Good pressure for San Diego Wave, but again, just overall the same game that we've seen San Diego Wave play. In the beginning, they have short bursts of offense and look dangerous. Dudiña, clearly there's a quality there for all of these players, but there's no individuality. Adriana Leon, you do the hard part, and
she can't finish.
The easy part is where
she can't score.
You're just lacking there.
Like, how many goals do you think Adriana Leon has scored this season?
3?
1.
Is it 3?
2.
4.
4.
5, actually.
Oh, I mean, should be like 10, man. It should be like 10.
I think it's definitely been lacking. She's had some weird things with minutes too. I don't think she's played as much as we would have expected her to play, but just has not been on a good run of form lately. And then I'm glad that they were taking. I think the shots in this game looked better than they have in previous games, but it still doesn't really matter if they're not getting into the back of the net. Like, it's just all the same thing that we've watched for the past few weeks. What do you think is worse, that they didn't score in those past 4 games, like 1 goal in 5 games, or being winless in these 5 games?
Scoring goal. That's just like because if you're scoring a goal, it's like a bad crop, right? It's a bad crop, but at least something's growing. But if you don't score a goal, it's just salted earth. Like, there's no solution. Like, what are we going to do? Like, you can't grow anything. Nothing's growing. There's no life here. And I think that's where San Diego Wave desperately needed to at least claw its way into a goal. And they did it against a good opponent. I think that's the biggest news here, is that they took it to a good Portland team. And this is the shades of this top 3 team that Chiva once prophesized, and Abe was like, no way. And it was like, oh man, it actually might happen. And then it kind of fizzled out. And now it's like, okay, Abe might have been right. But ultimately, like, there's no danger here. Like, again, that soil isn't fertile. I think, people here, Adriana Leon is to finishing clinic. Oh my God, she's not good. Hits the keeper every time. I know somebody who was actually training, somebody who scored and training alongside with, who scored on San Diego Wave and Jaden Shaw. So maybe Esteban's onto something. Esteban, you should reach out, dude.
To Jaden Shaw or to Leon?
Leon. I mean, if Jaden Shaw is okay scoring, like, she found herself. She found it at Snapdragon Stadium. scoring a goal is a domino effect, but no goals means that you're stuck. They need that goal. I think, yeah, I agree with that. Abe, what do you think?
Yeah.
To your own question.
I do think that they needed a goal. They needed to prove to themselves. I think Trinity Armstrong said it after the match a little bit that they like knew that they were in a drought and were kind of feeling that a little bit. And then when they finally did get it, you could see the entire team like really have a huge emotional reaction, more than we would normally see. But it came out of a midfielder though, which I think doesn't have the same impact as like, yes, it's important. Still, a goal is a goal. You're gonna get the point because of this goal, but you still haven't proven that the forwards and the people that should be scoring are gonna keep contributing to the score lines.
What as we see Savannah McCaskill pass a shot into the bottom of the net.
It's a good shot.
It's a good shot.
You know how far away the goalkeeper is. You don't have to put everything on the shot. Like, you're still gonna make it here.
No, I agree. Yes, you're right. You're right, Abe. Absolutely. But my favorite thing about the goalkeeper here is that like she tried, but she did. Like, there's nothing for her to do, and like she still dove for the picture. Like, this is one of those like you just dove for the picture. Like, there was no way you were getting that. A good shot, a good idea. Here it ends up in a goal. Look, you open up the scoring. Savannah McCaskill with a left-footed shot, and your captain for San Diego Wave, guys, just scored your goal. Look at that.
Yeah, I asked you guys on a group chat, like, who was the last player wearing the captain armband to score a goal for San Diego Wave? And thank you to a buddy of mine, 619 Soccer, for helping me get that fact. Because I did ask him, like, hey, little homework for you if you want to tell me. He's good at that. Who was that? And, you know, he let me know. And if the chat wants to guess who the last captain or player wearing the captain armband to score for San Diego Wave was,
and why?
Put it on there.
And why is it Alex Morgan?
It wasn't Alex Morgan.
Oh, why is it then? Who's the captain last year? Naomi Gorman never scored for San Diego. Oof. That is a good question. Who was the last person to wear the captain's armband? This is gonna upset me.
You didn't see the message?
No.
Oh, Abe, no. Oh, where's Abe?
Oh, he's back. He was adjusting himself.
Abe knows the answer.
Might unfortunately die, but the answer was Abby Dahlkemper.
Oh, wow. Oh,
her last match.
Gotcha. Yes. Yeah.
Abby Dahlkemper in her last match.
Not
off that
Sheridan.
corner kick.
You're right.
Yeah, not Sheridan.
Not McNabb. Abby Dahlkemper on her last match. Interesting factoid. But yeah, ultimately, San Diego Wave add every single one of their players onto a wall, and unfortunate happenings. It's just this is the season.
Yeah,
this is the season. That goal should have not gone in, but it does, and that's just the season that you're having. An unlucky bounce, an unlucky turn of events, a good set piece, a really good shot. Like, that's unfortunate for Didi to have to bounce in the way that it does right there. You don't know where the ball's at. It's just a horrendous eternity for any goalkeeper, because she does touch it with the side of her side, and you know, like, let me tell you, right, like, you want a goalkeeper's eternity from, let's see, here's a shot right there. She knows exactly where the ball is. She's like, okay, the ball didn't go in. She realizes the ball did go in. She's looking at it. Oh, it came off of me. Oh no. Where's the ball? 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 Where's the ball?
The fact that she still extended the leg.
That's just goalkeeper know-how. That's instinct.
Knowing, like, it's
That's
not, I don't see it. It has to be
instinct.
behind me.
Like, somewhere, the ball is somewhere. I need to make myself big. Didi had a good performance. Yes.
Can I give a hot take?
Hot take.
I kind of like her style a little better.
Whoa. Are you dethroning the?
No. I'm just
Are you
saying.
dethroning the?
I'm just saying.
The newest mother in San Diego Wave?
I'm just saying. Like, if for
That
some
sounds too strong.
And for some reason, Sheridan's out for other reasons, injury or something in the future.
Oh my gosh.
Diddy is a good second option.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like she's an excellent goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she's a good.
Are you
second
mommy
option.
shaming?
She's a lot better than Hillary Beale and Morgan Messner in the past, and it's good to have these kind of options, especially with a player that could be going away for national team duty at some point. So Didi's a good option to have. I'd still definitely keep Sheridan in the starting spot.
Gustavo is currently calling HR. Please let us know if we need to follow up with HR for quote workplace discrimination. Well, I don't work at San Diego Wave, neither does Chiva, so I'm his.
I think the bigger issue is just like the foul that happened to even create the set piece. Like it was the exact same like scenario as what happened in their last meeting at Snapdragon. Like you foul Sam Coffey right there at the top of the box. All of the defenders should have known better than to try and create like a real challenge there.
I agree.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm just here sitting with a goalkeeper hater with Chiva, and I'm reconsidering like just who this man is across from me because yeah, you're right. First CJ, and now you're going after.
I know. I've been saying CJ should start though.
Okay. You also heavily just like mommy shamed Kaylin Sheridan.
I did not mommy
Captain
shame anyone.
Kaylin Sheridan.
I did not do that. So.
Also
yeah.
Great shot by Olivia Moultrie.
Yeah, no, it was an excellent shot too. Like, in order for one thing to happen, the other one has to happen. In order to that happen, a great shot has to happen to begin with. Both teams should expect a rebound. Yeah, and nobody was necessarily ready. It was a soccerooski of a play. Mira, te quieren, Chiva.
Gracias.
Abe will never get a heart like that. There you go. He creates his own hearts. All right, let's hear post-match sound from the players that played in this 1-to-1 matchup. What?
It was awkward. I don't know. I was just me on this press conference. I was not expecting Mackenzie Roby and Trinity Armstrong. Definitely not my best performance. I'll wear that. If we do a post game after this press conference for me, I definitely would have been pretty hard on myself, pulling a Anders Dreyer a little bit.
Dave, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I missed this one and couldn't join you. I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry as well. I am sorry on behalf of the soccer San Diego journalism.
It's not you guys I'm mad about. I think I'd be more mad at just other people covering the Wave. Like, there's a lot of people that go to the press conferences. It's when they're home games. I don't know why they don't join the road ones or the midweek ones.
Yeah, join us, guys.
Oh yay, we have some people. One person. Hi, Abraham.
and that's what Abe is talking about, everyone.
Like, I think that moment probably threw me off so much. Just like, we have one person, Abraham. Like, I was just like, what am I supposed to say here?
You know, we not to compare both, but you go from one earlier in that day going to, ladies and gentlemen, we're starting the post-match or like press conference here. Like,
it'd be a little bit awkward if it's just me.
I'm sorry to say it, but hearing, ladies and gentlemen, we're starting the post-match press conference for so. Here's head coach so. Instead of starting with,
and it's just me in there.
Hey, we got one person. Hey, Abe. But it's
that
cool.
one person is the leading journalism.
Yeah, I love that.
Leading journalist
It
for
was
soccer.
kind of awkward if they did start it all professionally like that, and then like it's just like, do we have any questions, Abraham? And then it's just me.
Well,
that would be weird.
I don't think so. I think.
What'd you have to say, Abe?
Thanks for joining us. I should unmute you so you could talk. Abraham, if you have some questions you want to kick it off, feel free to go ahead.
Pause.
All right.
What if Abe didn't have any questions and he was just there to take notes?
Well, thankfully he didn't.
Thank you guys for the time. If you could just start us off with what were you guys' thoughts on overall on the match tonight?
I think that we came out with a little bit of fire in us. I think our first half was an improvement from our last performance. I think we're proud of the grit we had tonight. but obviously we're not happy with the tie and we need to close out games. But I think overall, this team is trending in a positive direction.
And it had been over 400 minutes without a goal. What did it mean to see Savannah finally get that goal across the back of the net?
Yeah, so I was standing right behind her, so I could see the whole thing, and it was just like, it was amazing because like we kind of felt like we were in a drought a little bit because we've created so many chances across the games, we just haven't been able to bury it, and to see that go in the back of the net was just an amazing feeling, and it just boosted us even more.
And on the defensive end, the team's been having some troubles. What did it mean to have a match like this, where overall you were able to keep things pretty clean?
Yeah, one of our biggest topics that we've been talking about is having a connected back line and like having a unit and making sure that we are getting stuck in and competing for every single ball, but then also being on the same page. And I feel like we did so much better with that today.
Hey, Jonas, thank you for
Abe Cepeda with the coverage there. And now, damn, Abe, love some questions. Leave some questions for the others. That's great. Leave some questions for the others. I'm gonna leave that. He's joining back. He's charging the
good old
Laparuski, Lappy Lap. Abe,
leave some questions for everyone.
leave some questions for everybody else, dude. All right. Do you want to join here? Or you got what do you? Okay, man.
Keep
Put it
playing,
away.
keep
Yeah,
playing, keep
just-
playing it, keep playing it.
Oh, keep playing it. Oh,
the time. If you just start us off with your overall thoughts on your team's performance tonight.
I think there was a lot of positives to draw on that. I thought we played positive, offensive football. We pressed aggressively as a team. I think we moved the ball really well at times in attacks and created good goal scoring opportunities from that. So I think a lot of the periods was a really good representation of San Diego Football Club.
And what does Savannah McCaskill meant to this team? Obviously, she's been a starter for such a long time in that midfield. But what did it mean for you to see her get that goal today?
It was good, but her position is good doing there as well. We're getting a really good structure in the attack. She scored a much more beautiful goal, but less important in training in the week. So we know she has a good shot when she's coming in from that area. So yeah, that was just really nice to see.
And what did you think of Didi Heritage's first minutes tonight for the club?
I told the team after in the huddle that this is what this group is about. We sometimes you work for many weeks to prepare for the team to be ready for when the opportunity to comes. Didi maybe has worked more than anyone else without getting that reward for playing minutes, and it was really nice to see with the confidence that she was playing with her decision making. She did some good saves as well. So of course, gutted for her that she couldn't keep the clean sheet, but I think overall she should be pleased with her performance.
And what do you think are the biggest things in this match that you hope to take into the future with this club?
Don't quite understand the question. Can you?
Sorry, I'll phrase that differently. But there's some of the positive moments and things from this game. What do you think are the most important lessons that you're going to take moving forward?
I think there is a couple to do. I think one thing is that I think we have some moments where we really look like a good football team, and it's about to understand what are we doing, what is our behaviors, and in those moments that makes us look that good in those moments, and can we have an opportunity to repeat and do them more often? So it's a little bit of these confirmer moments in order to be understanding how can we make that happen more often in our game. I think there is a control moment that I think we certainly have missed in a couple of the games lately, because it is like this in this league that the momentum shifts also during the game, and there is sometimes you have to ride the momentum. And if I use golf as an analogy, it's been like sometimes you play against the wind, and maybe it's a good thing to just do a bogey, just avoid a double bogey on that, swing with control, playing it safe. And sometimes you're coming in with that in one of these games as well. You have 5 minutes, you need to take the tempo out of the game, you need to play with some control, and after that you can start playing again. And I think we did as far better this game here than we've done in some games in the past. So maybe those two.
For your time, Abe. Thank you for your time. I appreciate you, and then everybody venerates you as needed. In that. Good question.
That's the third sports analogy that Jonas
He's
Eidevall
used tennis, golf. What else?
American football.
Portugal ball. Yeah. American football. You're right. Yeah.
I feel like he's used something else too. I don't. Did he do a horse racing one?
Maybe.
No.
That'd be inappropriate. Okay. Well, what's the? Give me an analysis of a. Give me a sport. Actually, just give me a sport.
Hockey.
Rugby.
So in hockey, you have different chances and different opportunities where there's conflict and there's times to really come together, and sometimes there's fisticuffs, but we can't do that in soccer. It's not the rules, but yeah, no, in football, that's how it is, and in rugby, you know, sometimes you need to make sure that you're the most physical and dominant, and you can have a good game, and we need to make sure that, you know, it's very, very clear that who's the powerful team. All right. Philippe says cricket. Well, cricket, as you know, you have a tiny bat, and it's a little bigger than an American baseball bat, and it's a flatter surface, and from that you can have good contact. You just gotta get it over the line, and right now, San Diego Wave, we cannot get it over the line and score points.
Cool.
Dope. San Diego Wave 1-1. Get a point away. Get a goal. However,
they haven't lost an away game in like their past 7 games since their game against Orlando. I think it's crazy,
which is impressive, and that's why they're so confused. They're so well. They're doing so well in the standings, all things considered. Like, they're not winning outright, but they're tying away, which is the definition of what you want. Get a result. They're getting results. But can they beat Kansas? Can they beat, you know, on a neutral ground, on a neutral night?
No.
Washington Spirit. And guess what? Even Orlando Pride. And guess what? You're going to find out very soon, because San Diego Wave will do battle against Orlando Pride Friday, September 26th, coming up at Snapdragon Stadium. Abe.
Noche Latina.
Noche Latina. The only team in San Diego professionally that has football, Futbol, is having their Noche Latina. So please get out your huaraches and get ready for some good old margarita time down at Snapdragon Stadium.
Midweek availability with Daniela Arias, who has played like 10 minutes with the club.
Oh, that's the O when you have a Pokemon egg that's about to hatch, and it's like, oh,
Daniela Arias is on this team.
Daniela Arias is ready to speak. She's
not
all
heard her
right.
speak before. She speaks Spanish. She's Colombian accent.
Daniela, ¿qué está pasando con los colombianos aquí en San Diego? What's going on with the Colombians in San Diego? You know, Tomás Ángel, Tommy Ángel, you, Andrés Reyes. What's going down in I assume there was a part of me where, like, there's a sketch where all of these players that are international live in the little international cottages at in Balboa Park. So, like, something's going down in Colombia for sure.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm excited for this matchup on Friday, just because, I mean, we get to see Ovalle.
Yeah, La
Maga at Snapdragon Stadium. But I was laughing because Orlando also played during the week for the Champions Cup, the Women's Champions Cup.
Correcto.
And they beat Chorrillo 5-0.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
Protein from the Panamanian League, but
Protein
that's
from
how
the Panamanian League.
Chorrillo FC.
There is no way.
Yeah.
There is no way.
Hey,
What's-
¿cómo andas? No, pues medio chorrillo.
This is a team? Oh my gosh.
For those
Chorrillo
that
FC.
don't know what that word means, could you enlighten them, Chiva?
Lightly? I mean, Chiva, I mean, if you want to, you're the one with the words.
Like a little bit of diarrhea.
That's nice. That's a nice way of putting
Chorrillo, man.
I mean, that's not the medical term. The medical term is like rectal discharge, but okay.
Yeah, but this is gonna be a tough game for both teams. I mean, both teams have been on a pretty poor streak as of late. Orlando even worse than the Wave. Like their streak is insane. They haven't won a game since before the break. They lost Barbara Banda, which is a huge blow for them. But Ovaes looked pretty okay in this for them, but still just looking super weird. So both teams will be trying to push for a win. That's why I'm going to predict a 2-1 victory for Orlando.
Damn, dude.
This is arguably
Breaking
the
hearts.
most important game of the season so far for Wave.
Honestly,
because
yeah.
This matchup, if you lose to Orlando, they pass you in points now. So you will drop depending on how Seattle does as well. And then to Courage. But Abe with a 2-1 prediction for Orlando. It's Noche Latina.
Noche Latina, bro.
La Maga's gonna score 4 goals. At this point, I don't even know if Wave can beat Chorrillo FC. And that's me being nice. I'm gonna go with a 1-1 draw. Tony.
San Diego Wave win 1-0.
All right. Everyone has a different one.
Come on.
The current standings for this one. Abe last weekend got the prediction exactly right. So now he's
Jesus
tied
Christ.
with Tony at 13 points.
Oh, tied. Oh, hell yeah.
And I am behind both of you by 2 points.
All right. That one's a tight race.
This one is a super tight race. The loser for this one has to eventually go out in the ocean and, ride a wave.
Ride a surf, bro.
Catch a wave. And
Surf
none
up.
of us have any surfing experience, so that's going to be a fun one. And currently as it
Thanks,
stands,
Brad.
I am going to be doing both punishment.
Yeah, no, there's a chance where you have to walk from here to Snapdragon Stadium with San Diego
I'm
FC.
not mad at the surfing one. I've always wanted to try it.
We should do that on the same day. Take both challenges off. Just fuck it. You just start in the ocean, a triathlon of sorts. So you start in Imperial Beach.
No,
you catch
I am not gonna catch. I'm not.
You
gonna
catch
get
a couple
in that
waves.
ocean.
You surfs it up, bro. Like
If I go in that ocean, there's no way I make it in one piece to Snapdragon.
no, it's one piece. It's just with a different eye on this side, but it's all good. Shout out to everybody who's joining, even now. Really appreciate you guys. Philippe says, I'm going with a sad 0-0 draw.
Hey, ganaron los Padres. Padres make the playoffs.
Damn right they do. Damn right they do.
Congrats.
How about them done? All right. Good job, San Diego Padres. Good job, everybody here. Good job in Cobra for letting us know that the Padres thing. Computer died, but Mescasco blow must plus no Cascarino could be a big deal. So you know what? Let some people step up. Let some
And
defensive
Giancorli's
police
also out,
stuff.
I think, because of yellow
Gia
cards.
Corley is out. So my 1-0 is looking awful dumb right about now. So it's a-okay. Abe has computer issues because his computer unfortunately has passed on to the next
Can I
afterlife.
change mine? Can I change mine? Can I change
Jesus
mine?
Christ,
I'm gonna
you
change.
children.
I won't change it because you're not.
No, it's fine. Change it. No,
No.
change it. I'm gonna
You're
change-
not.
change it, boss.
You're not
Change
gonna
it.
change.
Change it,
yours.
boss. Change it.
I
Do
was gonna
you
pick a
change-
loss now, but it's okay.
Okay, fine. You can pick what you want.
Nah,
Pick your nose.
I
See if
believe
care.
in San Diego Wave. I believe, and somehow
Right.
Trinity Armstrong's gonna get on the scoring end.
They're gonna put her
a
at
corner
corner.
kick.
Might as well at this
and-
point.
and she's gonna give the tie and go for Wave.
Yeah, never forget when Chiva said loser was gonna surf
Surf
it. That's right.
Yeah, you
Still
gotta
feel-
surf it, man.
Gotta surf it, bro. All right. Anything else for San Diego Wave? Right, meow.
Meow meow. No. Hey, look, shout out to San Diego FC giving the Padres that playoff mentality and clinching playoffs now. San Diego FC is meant for playoffs.
Hey, you're seeing the MTS buses say playoffs or, for San Diego FC, and now you're going to see it for San Diego, the Padres. Awesome. It is a sports town here in San Diego, and this has been San Diego Wave. The answer to your question, that question is 14 shots to Portland's 9, Philippe. For that,
asking if you want to grab some Filipino food, get his Mexico jersey.
I do have to give that. I completely forgot that. I
also
saw him at the game. Sorry.
Yeah, if you're at the Wave game on Friday, we can take it then as well.
Yes. Yes. Please be expecting that. Chiva forgot it. I'm kidding. All right, so it seems like we're at the tail end here. Philippe will get into contact for that delivery. But with that, I think it's been a good night.
Been a great episode, everyone. We'll see you next week.
Sounds good for me.
For
you.
my last episode next week.
Good. About them. Oh, hey, Abe. Okay, Abe. All right. Well, hello, Abraham. He's
trying.
Wants to say bye to everybody.
He's trying.
I'll be at the Wave game. Awesome. I'll see you there. And Philippe. Bye, chicos. Bye, chamacos. Thank you, guys.
Everyone.
Abe, you're here. You're everywhere. We love you guys. Bye-bye.